into the college football playoff with the first-round bye that goes with it. So a lot at stake here. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. He'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. So Iowa's offense comes on the field first today. We'll see if this quarterback can get off to a great start, Kirk. So much for this offense, and this whole team really orbits around him.
Yes, sir. The de facto Mr. Center of the universe. It's his world when he's out there, and it's up to him to create and orchestrate the details on the field. His team, his way. Can't wait to see what he does today. Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Running out of time in the pocket. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. And the Hawkeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. First down, looking to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end.
Any good offense has to have a reliable, quick to intermediate passing game. Even though that wasn't enough for the first down, it's plays like this that help you sustain drives and not get stuck with 3rd down and long.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Well, they feed the fullback here, and the big fella with a solid gain there.
Yeah, there aren't a whole lot of college offenses that still display a fullback. It sure is nice to see a guy that not only can block most of the game, but occasionally get his hands on the football and get some positive yards. Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get...
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. We're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Fresh set of downs for the offense, first down. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. And the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Dump off caught by the running back. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. That completion sets up a 2nd down play. And he drops back in the gun. The ball is caught.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Chris, I always get a kick out of how much advice defensive players get on 3rd down. You can hear the bench screaming, the crowd is screaming, watch the draw, watch the screen, watch the pass downfield. Rarely do you hear them say, watch the fullback. And there he just slips through for a first down.
Important 2nd down play coming up. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. hit as he released it. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. He makes the ground. An explosive play. They'll finally make the tackle down to the 27-yard line. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yardage for a first down. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards. Brings up a second down and 7.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a run to the left. Tackle made after just a short gain.
The defense coordinator this week, all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
On the run here, lets it go. He finds his man. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Well, these are the kind of situations you practice every week. You got to be able to get a yard. And the offensive line was able to give them just enough push to convert here on the ground. Clearly, they've done this drill before countless times, and it shows.
So, second down after the incompletion. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He gets rid of it on the move. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line. The Hawkeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Handoff to the receiver on 1st and goal. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, when you're defending this offensive coordinator, you have to be ready for anything. This is not something I'd expect to see down in the red zone, but it winds up getting him a few yards.
Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Hawkeyes. But they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Buckeyes will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And it's taken at the 25. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone. And so Iowa has the big lead here so far. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. He'll hand it off. And they finally bring him down at the 5. Offense really threatening now.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And it's a throwaway. That's a good call down here in the red zone on first down. Second down and goal upcoming. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll try to power it in right up the middle. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on 3rd and goal. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He's shoved out of bounds about the 3. Looks like the coach decides to go for 3 points here. Here comes the field goal team. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. And that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Play action here on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And the Iowa offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on 1st down, that's a win.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Looking right. This one caught. Physical run breaking tackles. That gained enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48. And the Hawkeyes will come to the line to run the hurry on it.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a 1st down.
Tackle is finally made, but an explosive gain. They'll move it down to the 23-yard line. They attack the deep middle of this defense. Could come up with a big play.
Nice job giving that quarterback time to throw. Good job of making that read to the middle of the field and working against those safeties, and a big play is the result.
Quick completion to the tight end.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. That's caught. It's Webb. And he picks up the 1st down before they get him to the ground.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
And the point after is good. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This offense scores the defense with a lightning strike. A 1-play touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if they can duplicate that magic here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Christian, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Pass caught near the sideline, but he gains nothing. The Buckeyes will line up to punt it away. The coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Using his legs on the scramble. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down. So now it's 3rd and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough 4th down decision? The Hawkeyes are moving quickly down the field.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down in inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. And it's picked off. That was a risky pass attempt, and he paid the price. Not much on the return. Tackled at the 17 with a big interception for this defense. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. Trying to extend the play. The sophomore able to get home with the sack.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Tackled there by the defense. The clock is still running. Off to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. And he'll set up to throw. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. An explosive play. Big gain across midfield to the 42. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Getting set. Here's second down. Looking to throw again. The pass rush closing in. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Chris, it just feels like the offense is almost teasing the defense with this play. As an offensive coordinator quarterback, you're often looking for that soft spot in the zone. And here, they do a nice job of finding that hole for a nice gain.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. And now it's 3rd down.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
They've only converted once on 4th down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2. They get him at the 42. Good enough for a first down. So the offense calls a timeout here as they're forced to the half.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love the aggressive mindset from the play caller here on first down. Take a shot downfield. The only thing is, they're all covered. Nobody's open. He gets flushed out of the pocket, decides to run towards the boundary, gets out of bounds, and a good gain and a first down.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Down goes the quarterback. It's a sack.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Using his legs here. Just runs through a man. A mismatch. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Lets it fly to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So 2 big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Hawkeyes.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
Extra point makes it a 17-point game. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Hawkeyes will kick this away to get the second half going. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. Finds the receiver wide open. It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory. Tackled at the 45. The Buckeyes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo.
Defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Trucks through the defender, and he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle at the line of scrimmage.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And the quarterback keeps it here. Moving right through the contacts. They get the senior to the ground, but it's a nice run there. Buckeyes starting a new series here on 1st and 10.
Man, is this guy difficult to deal with or what? When your quarterback can just say, I am pulling this down and I am taking off myself on the option. He has that kind of speed. As a defense, all you can do is just say,
he's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Okay, so the Hawkeyes offense is back out on the field. They had a brilliant touchdown drive last time, mixing the run and the pass. Can they keep that going again? Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
And the single back takes the handoff, and he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice, solid gain.
Here's the second down play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the mark, inches away.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
The Hawkeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. Here's the handoff. He's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
Bringing pressure. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Receiver makes the catch. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Single back, takes the handoff. Running right through tacklers. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Oh, the running back, I think he might be frustrated. He had such a great gain, and somehow he gets pushed out of bounds at the 2-yard line. I think he wanted to take that one all the way to the end zone for the touchdown. I don't blame him.
Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. Second down and goal. They'll try to run this one in. They'll try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now third down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the comeback continues. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Here comes the handoff. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. So, Kirk, Iowa has the lead here. We've reached the end of the third. Time is running out to cut into this lead. Let's check out the game stats before we go on. Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the receiver snags it. It's complete. Good enough for a fresh set of downs. They'll spot the ball at the 40. The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Testing the right side here. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Hold it. Open.
Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. First down here for this offense. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yard at the end. Pass caught. Second down now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. He'll try a pass here. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play. And the Hawkeyes lining up here on 1st and 10. They'll work the clock here with their running game. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from the first down.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
They feed the fullback this time. The Hawkeyes pick up enough yards to move the sticks.
Let's face it, we all want a team full of guys that can just make big plays and get first downs and touchdowns. But you know what? You got to have a big man. You can just turn it to him and hand him the ball, and he can be dependable in picking up first downs.
And that run produces a decent gain. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. Second down play coming up. They're going to run it. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. The tackle is made, but the gain sets the offense up. 1st and goal from the 9. The timeout is called. Talk some strategy in this very important drive. Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. And tackled there by the defense. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Tailback tests the middle of the defense. Touchdown, Iowa. This offense cannot be stopped.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a two-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers.
A sack on the play could not escape the pass rush. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Third and very long, looking to throw. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown, Ohio State. Still plenty of life left.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
And the PAT is good. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And the quarterback just takes a knee. It's always a special year when after all the work you put in, you can call yourselves champions of